We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.
Double back and say what you did before you took her serious as far as a background check, because a lot of white people or different mutations of the human family or ethnicities, whatever you want to call it, they do a background where you can't marry into their family.
Right.
You can't be a drug dealer out of nowhere or just pop up out of nowhere, hint, hint, wink, wink, and get into shit.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Well, what I did was, I asked all her interests and everything else. Like, really wanted to find out who she was as a person.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Stimulate my mind first.
Right.
Because if you can stimulate my mind, you got everything else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Intimacy.
And not for nothing, but don't get it twisted for 1 second. You can't walk out here up in New York where we at, right, and meet one of these successful sisters, right, that got it going on, working, so-called independent, but you know what I'm saying, they already empowered. They don't really need you for nothing else. You got to be able to come at them and offer them something else.
Right.
But a lot of them, when you meet them, quiet as kept behind the scene. A lot of sisters, they'll run your background.
Hell
Real
yeah.
quick.
Hell yeah.
We in the age of information.
Yeah.
You give them your name, they know. Google.
Yeah.
Oh, this motherfucker.
And they calling all their friends, mutual friends. They investigate,
Listen,
bro.
women do it more than we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, as people, I mean, it's kind of messed up. You gotta do that, but like for the youth, man, we're passing out a condom ain't gonna do you nothing. Condoms break.
Right.
Make that wise decision beforehand.
Yeah.
Know who you dealing with.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
because we all know from relationship statuses, things change 2 times in a relationship.
That's right.
When you live with them and when you had children,
That's right.
people really change.
That's right.
You know what
Right.
I'm not saying it's always bad. You know what I mean? But you'll see some shit like, whoa, I didn't know you did that shit.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean?
That's
Well, I didn't
right.
know you get upset over that type shit.
That's
But what
right.
I'm saying is we need to separate and wean out the bad seeds.
Yeah.
That's the main reason that everybody, these different organizations is
That's
watered down.
Good enough.
That's right.
This is why they watered down. You see what I'm saying?
There's no organization.
That's why I said strong 5.
That's
Anybody else outside that 5, they want to get down, they want to build. Okay, you can build from a distance.
Right.
You ain't sitting at the head
No.
when it's
you
time
know,
to build.
That's
You're
right.
not.
That's right.
You can still be part. You can still rep that.
That's right.
Because the smaller number for
Affects the goal
right
to the greater.
It'll keep it stronger.
That's right.
Mhm.
It's hard to keep control over 20, 30 people.
Yeah, it get weak like that. Then.
He said he gonna call me in an hour and a half.
So you can't
Exactly,
control, you can't control all them
At
people.
the end of the day, that's what it is.
Real quick before we get into West Africa, I didn't want to get too much of homosexuality because I said, like I said, we're gonna build on that in a more in-depth conversation where we could just present the facts. It's unrefutable because I know we all got the Greek facts and the against nature and against life facts and all that other shit. But you know how we do. We focus on solutions.
Right.
So we could bypass all that shit, go back to the information and post a video and just comment the motherfucking
Right.
scholar sources if we need it. You feel me?
Right.
To me personally, I will never accept that shit.
No.
Anybody watching this video, I'm sorry for disrespecting. I will never accept that shit.
Right.
It ain't in my reality and to my understanding for the betterment of the African consciousness and people of like-minded goals. It ain't for us.
I'm
Now,
gonna just say this. Hold on,
go
let me
ahead,
just say
go
this.
ahead.
Reason why I won't accept it, and it's just facts. We all in this room right now, we deal with science.
Right.
We deal with nature.
That's right.
It's not meant for two of the same to be together.
Right.
You can't procreate.
It's a negative and a positive to
And
everything.
that's the downside. People don't understand. You falling right into what they want you to do.
Right.
See, it's called population control. What you think the word race is? It's a
Competition.
race.
Competition, yep.
It's competition.
Yep.
That's right.
And it's crazy. We don't know simple shit, bro. Like he was touching on the other day, we was been on the phone. These niggas don't know methodology. He was telling the young boy that. Like, bro, you just gonna go on fucking Google and YouTube and believe anything you say.
Yeah.
You talking about this 65 million euro pyramids, nigga? That's the fucking pre-human era.
Yeah.
We was painting
Yeah.
shit in caves. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah.
But see, when you don't understand, like I was building on Ank's show, right? I said the problem with these niggas is they don't know how to check their ego, where they become humble enough to say, let me retract and go back to plank scale, which is God, and understand where I'm at before I start talking, because I have to relearn how to learn.
Right.
It ain't just the fact that I was studying the wrong shit. I was studying the wrong shit because I don't know how to study.
Right.
So in order for me to learn how to study, somebody got to teach me methodology.
Right.
Somebody got to teach me cross-referencing.
Right.
Somebody got to teach me knowing how to discern the proper sources.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of brothers right now that claim consciousness don't know 3 of those terms we just dropped the definition of them,
Right.
let alone how to apply them.
Right.
Because that's the thing about methodology. That should teach you how to apply shit too, which I'm starting to learn. Because if it's not applicable, most 9 times out of 10 it ain't gonna get ciphered.
Wordplay, methodology, method.
That's right.
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 It's simple.
How
Yep.
would you study a method?
Exactly.
And it's funny because a lot of niggas talk that metal nutter shit, but O.S.I.R.I.S made a good point. He said, I think medu mean method of nature. Everything in the metal nutter is explaining how things in nature work.
Right.
And we taking it to this pissing contest
Mm.
instead of being a method of nature.
Mm.
Because at the end of the day, medu nutter will be science, the method of nature, or the observation of the method of nature. But outside of that abstract concept to observe it, we're still part of the method of nature. You feel me?
Facts.
O.S.I.R.I.S was the higher self. Heru was the higher self. ASET was intuition, like he was building with me last night. That shit is in us.
Right.
So at what point do we come from behind the scope and start interacting with the things that we watching? I was watching Godzilla. It was a trailer to it. I ain't watched the whole joint. He said some fly shit, right? I'm gonna get back to homosexuality. He said, man is the only thing in nature that think it created nature
Mm.
and don't play its role.
Mm.
And that was on Godzilla, like we was building with last night.
Right.
Too many brothers is watching shit for entertainment.
See, but you know what it is too. It go back to what we building on, touching on with nature. Like right now, National Geographic is on. They showing eagles. Graphics is on. They showing eagles.
I was
Right
just
now.
about to go to that.
They showing eagles in the nest. Let me tell you something with that eagle. That baby eagle already know. That baby eagle already gonna know what to do
Heru.
as it's growing. It's already gonna know it got to hunt for food. It's already gonna know it needs shelter. It's already gonna know. All
With
those
no
things.
book.
With no book, with nobody's. I mean, the mom gonna bring you food and help nurture you.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So that to that little baby eagle, his mama is God.